Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Giants and the Ravens, and it's coming up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, the Ravens have perennially been in the conversation. This year, they knock down that door, they win the AFC, and here they are in the Super Bowl.
And remember, they've won in recent years. Super Bowl 35 in Tampa, Super Bowl 47 in New Orleans. What a stretch they could put together if they could claim another title here.
Meanwhile, for the Giants, they've had their share of success in this game, in this new millennium. 2 wins over the Patriots. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And as we know and as we've discussed here in the run-up to this game, this is history in the making. The first rookie quarterback to ever start in a Super Bowl. An absolutely tremendous accomplishment, something no one else has done. But he doesn't want to just go down as the first to make a Super Bowl. He's told us all week he's here to win it.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon, and he had to. And he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who've been there before. Find out how they handle winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team the best chance to win.
Now a play fake here on first down. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. On play action, they'll throw. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Looking for Shepard deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Hold everything because Darren Waller, the tight end, appears to be injured on that play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
It's definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Barkley again. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Giants. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Escaping the pressure right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And this offense on 3rd down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. So they get the conversion on 4th, and now from the 25, they operate with a 1st and 10. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 9 now. Got his man in the crossing pattern. It's Slayton. Now, hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. They'll run here with Algier. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
2nd and 6. They'll roll him out right. And this one too low.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. Back to throw here. Touchdown, Giants! Sterling Shepard from 6 yards away. And the Giants have taken the lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He threw a touchdown pass last time they... He'll drop to throw. That's complete left side to Shepard. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. They go play action here on first down. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 13. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And the Giants ready to come out now. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our So the half. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Starting the drive with Algier. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They'll look to throw now on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They'll look to throw here.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Giants and the Ravens, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Baltimore Ravens taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants.
Alongside my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Well, CD, the Ravens have perennially been in the conversation. This year, they knock down that door, they win the AFC, and here they are in the Super Bowl.
And remember, they've won in recent years, Super Bowl 35 and 10.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback. Back to throw now on first down. Being chased out left. And this interception.
Madden football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Giants and the Ravens coming up.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They begin with a run by Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend, and usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found. And one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
Yeah, we talk all the time, Charles, and it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. For a tight end, some of the best hands in the game.
And that one complete to Hodgins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing.
And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Giants are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll set up a throw. Touchdown!
Darius Slayton.
A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Giants will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words has really worked its way in.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. They're going to look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. On play action, they'll throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He's got a man. Complete. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 51 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
He'll buy some time right.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Back to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Here's this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got to be... They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
They'll roll him out right. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Slayton. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Back to throw. Rolling to his right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Now back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send him back to the drawing board.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Sliding out of the pocket. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Giants! Sterling Shepard in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Giants continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl.
That is a near perfect. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Let's go now.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Throw left side taken in by Slayton. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He'll find Hodgins there, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll get to him just inside the 15 even after that strong run we witnessed. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit.
That's caught. It's Waller. Touchdown, Giants. From 13 yards out. And the Giants will extend their third-quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're...
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played well. Good first half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58.
We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
Back to throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Here's a give to Barkley. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
12 more yards there and another first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Again, it's Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 14.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Barkley.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. He'll look to throw.
And not nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
And New York set to take the field.
And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
Oh, able to avoid him. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I don't know why we did it, but we went to their final walkthrough for some reason. And what did we see? Their last play in walkthrough was taking a knee and celebrating winning a Super Bowl. They want that visualization. They did it for real.
Yeah, they just scripted it out. Defense can't stop the clock, and they can watch the final seconds tick. And the New York Football Giants are the toast of the National Football League. They are the Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.